It is Lisa and Chris again, and we are going to talk about relationship in terms of family. As a person with a disability, the family means so much. I don't have sisters or brothers, so my parents played a vital role for me. My mom fought for me in every way, especially with education. Experts told her that a cerebral palsy had a limited ability of learning, so don't set your hope too high. She didn't listen to them. I ended up receiving a master's from DePaul University in software engineering.
Very
My
awesome.
mom just planted seeds in me to fight for what I want in life. Since it is Mother's Day weekend this weekend, we want to give encouragement to all moms who have a child with a disability. We know it is not easy to handle everything, but we know that you can do it. Both Lisa's mom and my mom could do it when there was not a lot of support. If you feel like you cannot go any further, contact us and we will find a way to help you.
Yeah.
Our email address is in the About section of our channel. We created this channel for you. I want to end up with saying Happy Mother's Day to all moms. I pass the mic over to Lisa to say a few words now.
Hello. Happy Mother's Day to all. The first thing I would like to say about being a mother, I know there's many aspects of being a mothers with children with disabilities. Don't ever give up hope, and there's always support around to help you. And like Chris said in his few seconds, that we're here to help. We're not experts, but we know what we've been through, so we can just encourage. That's our plan. Encourage. And have positive reinforcements for you. And we just want to say thanks, because without our mothers, we wouldn't exist. So, let me tell you a little bit about my family. I'm a little more, I have more than just one person. I have brothers and sisters too. I was blessed. I'm not saying Chris wasn't, but it's been a very exciting life having siblings that are somewhat jealous of me because of some of the extra requirements that I had. And sometimes they probably felt neglected. And I would say overall we had a very loving, supportive Christian family, and our family persevered together. Our family believes in togetherness. My grandmother was the stepping stone to keeping it together and helping me be the person I am also with my mom. I have a family that worked together to raise me. My grandparents were involved in my life, and it was special. I mean, they never thought of me as challenged. They thought, let's try to include Lisa in everything we do. My cousins were a big role in this. We were always together. They were always putting me, with them to play, putting me on the, when you go on the bed, like the cushion, down the stairs, they pushed me down the stairs on the cushions and treating me like a regular kid. They never thought, Lisa's in a chair. So I always felt that I was mostly included in everything I did. But that had a lot to do with my extended family, including my loving, supportive family. And my sisters and brothers embraced my disability. At first they didn't really understand it, but as they got older, they just accepted who I am. And they come over with my sister has kids, so I get to see my nieces and nephews. Not as much as I would like, but as much as I can. But we still have a unit, and we're still in a family, and I try to see them every 2 weeks. So I'm very blessed in that aspect because a loving, supportive family. And without that, I wouldn't be as educated or as independent without them. They never saw me as Lisa with a disability. They said, yes, you have limitations, but that shouldn't stop you for what you want. There's other things we can do if you feel that you have no support. I mean, there are families that just decide to say, forget it, I don't want to have anything to do with this. But it's really hard sometimes. But some of the things that I would suggest is, if you can't go to your family, who else can you go to? Your local church, your local YMCA, women's shelters. You can, every little thing of support could help you. If you're struggling, you could call a counselor, or you could just you need an outlet sometimes if you have a person with a disability. Sometimes it's overwhelming. Sometimes you just need to just let it out. And there are programs that you could use, like respite workers, or just finding like a babysitter. Sometimes they do need special training, but it is out there. You could just take a break. Sometimes you just have to and say, I need time for me. And sometimes you have to worry about that. You have to have time for yourself to function if you're a single parent. And that's a very scary statistic, because sometimes husbands can't deal with it. Let's be honest. It's a very, very stressful situation. And sometimes, you don't know what to do, but you can just reach out. There are places like what I just mentioned to help you and us. We're not going anywhere, so we're here too. Thank you again. And right now, as of right now, we have 31 subscribers. Please, if you're interested, email us or subscribe. Thank you very much. Signing off.